ahead on our sister station, Fox 28, Cameron Fontana. He is off to the races.
He's at a horse stable in Pickaway County this morning. Cam, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, Adam. Well, of course, this weekend is the Kentucky Derby, so we thought, you know what? Let's learn all about how a horse gets ready for the Derby. So today, we're at RC Klein Thoroughbreds here in Orient to learn all about the horses and what it takes to make sure your horse can make it to the Derby and possibly win. So that's coming up on Fox 28. We'll see you on the other side, guys.
Mike, thanks. Around town this morning, Cameron Fontana. He is spending more time at the stables.
He's in Orient this morning. Hey there, Cam.
Hey, good morning, Jessica. So that's right, we're talking about the Kentucky Derby this weekend. So we said, you know what? Let's find somewhere that raises race horses and really get a good view of some beautiful, beautiful horses. So today we came out to RC Klein Thoroughbreds, and we're talking to Bobby right now. How's it going, Bobby?
Good, thank you.
Good. So Bobby, first talk about how long you've had this farm. How long have you been doing this?
I've lived here 27 years.
Wow. And how long have you been raising race horses?
34 years.
Wow. So throughout the years, from the very beginning, what are some of the things that you look for in order to raise a really good racehorse?
Go with the bloodlines and then also confirmation once they're born.
What does that mean, confirmation? Is that like confirming the
yes,
bloodline?
Well, that if their legs are straight
Wow.
and don't turn out, and if, you know, so they stand a better chance to stay sound.
Okay.
If they're, you know, the confirmation's
Wow.
done.
I mean, there's so much that goes into it when you think about the horses that race, and you have some horses back here. Who do we have behind us?
We have Speedy's a yearling, the chestnut, the red horse.
Okay.
And Owl's another yearling.
And they're just playing around right now,
Yes,
aren't they?
yeah.
No, they're horsing around. Nice,
Horsing.
Edwin. And something I just discovered, and you know, I don't know how many of you viewers know this, what a yearling means. It means they're what?
1 year old.
They're a 1 year old. So that's the first thing I've learned today, guys, that a yearling means a horse that's 1 year old. We're going to toss it back to you and learn more about some of these horses. Did you know that?
No,
Be honest.
No, but please tell them those horses
See,
are...
thank you, Jessica.
Those horses are beautiful.
Cam, don't get too close. Let's just see what happens here. If he likes Cameron's.
This stare down is
This
making
does
me
look very
uncomfortable.
intense. I can't look away.
Okay, be nice.
Okay, and they're friends.
Oh.
They're friends until Cam gets on her later.
Well, the Kentucky Derby is now just 3 days away. Cam is getting ready.
He is learning what it takes to get a thoroughbred ready to go from the stable to the tracks. Hey, Cam.
That's right, guys. I'll tell you what, it is a gorgeous day this morning. You can see the sky is blue behind us. We have horses, and we're talking about how horses get ready for Derby races. We're back with Bobby. Now, in the distance, we can see Rob riding a horse rider there. First, who's he riding?
I'm a hot mess.
No, I know, but who's the horse, Bobby?
That's it. I'm a hot mess.
I'm a hot mess?
Yes.
That's hilarious. So what's Rob doing with I'm a hot mess right now?
Just a slow gallop today.
And you shared with me something very interesting. I mean, at this point, when they're young, how much of this do they have to do?
They'll do probably 120 days of just slow galloping before you ever let them go fast.
Really?
Yes.
What does galloping do for the horse?
Build muscle and also put a foundation into their bones.
That's amazing. And this horse, I'm a hot mess, is getting ready to race, right?
Yes, she's a 3-year-old filly. She will race in about 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. So what's the timeline? I mean, is there an average age that horses are in their prime when they race?
Probably 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
But it's on each individual horse. Some
Wow.
horses are better at 2, but most of them are better in 3 and 4. And
Now, is there a special name? Because I know the year-old horses are yearlings. Are they like 2-lings or 3-lings?
no, just 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds.
That's awesome. So 120 days a horse has to gallop before it even begins to start racing in
Or
practice.
even begin to pick up any speed at all.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, you know what? I love seeing I'm a hot mess. You can see her in the distance. Hey, Jessica, can you say the name of the horse real quick? I forgot it.
You just want me to say I'm a hot mess.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. Got it.
You say it so well, and then you just know the name.
I am a hot mess.
Stop it.
I admit
Cam,
it.
thank you.
Well, you don't have to fly to see the Kentucky Derby this weekend.
Whether you're headed to Louisville or staying right here in Columbus, it's sure to be exciting. And Cameron Fontana, he is spending the morning getting ready. Cam, what's going on? What is going on, Cameron?
This is the best ever, Cam.
Adam, about 15 minutes ago, we just welcomed a brand new horse into the world. And coming up after the break, we're going to talk about this horse's famous dad that actually raced in the Kentucky Derby. So don't go anywhere. If your family's at home, bring them to the television, because we'll be right back after the commercial.
So suddenly, I'm in love with a stranger. I can't believe that she's mine.
We are now just 3 days away from the fastest 2 minutes in sports.
It is Kentucky Derby week, and Cameron Fontana is at a stable that is no stranger to raising and training very fast thoroughbreds.
In fact, look what just happened.
So Jessica, what you're seeing right now is, I mean, you're seeing nature at work right now because a baby horse was just born over here. You can see right over here, a beautiful little girl. And in the first minutes of her life, she's wanting to get up. She's wanting to stand up. And this is so cool. So Bobby, tell our viewers actually about this baby horse's dad.
His name is Icebox. He ran second in the Kentucky Derby.
Wow.
And
so this horse's dad was Icebox. And if you've watched the Kentucky Derby for years, you would remember he got second in the Kentucky Derby. And now what are you doing right now?
feeding her some milk out of the mare.
Oh my goodness.
Just to kind of jump start her.
Right.
To help her get a little strength. And
oh my goodness. And then tell us about the mom.
the mom, her name is Bay Goose. She's produced, I think, 4 horses so far.
Wow.
And
so that was obviously, when you think of Derby racing and Derby horses, you put a lot into account when you think of who the dad is and who the mom is, right?
Yes, they have a system called True Nicks, and you try to match them up to where they're supposed to give you the best on paper.
I'm
shot.
feeling really good about this
So-
one. I feel like this is gonna win. And see, this is tough over here. We have tons of animals this morning. So what's the timeline, the next step? Obviously this horse was just born.
We're going to get her up here in just 1 minute.
So in about a minute, she's gonna be walking around?
Yeah, well, she's going to be wobbly, but she'll be standing up.
Wow. And then
we're gonna put her
months down
through.
the road, what happens?
Well, she'll just grow up to be a baby, and then this time next year, she'll be like the first ones we had out in the field. They'll be yearlings, and then she'll start in training as a 2-year-old.
I'm still amazed that this fit inside that, and this also came out of the back end of that.
Yes,
I mean,
correct.
it's huge.
Correct.
Is this an average size?
She's pretty good size foal, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty good size.
Now, this is really cool because you told me before we went on air, since we were here today, we get to name it?
Sure.
Guys, we get to name the horse. Now, I don't want to do it like in this instant, but I want to put this up to everyone watching on Facebook. If we can post this, let's by the end of the day today, or even this week, what do you guys say we pick a name for this
Yes.
horse?
Well, Cam, just so you know, Cam is
Yes?
live on Facebook Live on our WSYX ABC 6 page right now. And I know you can't see
yeah,
Cam.
so for you watching. Yeah.
Let me tell you, people are already saying that she should be named Ice Cube after the dad.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I think we found a winner, Bobby.
Snow
Since the
Cone
dad
is
was
another one.
Icebox.
People are saying
Can this
Icebox,
be Ice Cube?
Ice
If
Princess.
that's not taken, sure.
He said if it's not
don't make
taken,
a decision
we'll
yet,
go
Ken.
with
We have
Ice
lots
Cube.
of names to go through.
Yeah, Snow Cone is another one.
I like the racing names.
Snow
like if I'm just
Cone?
looking at this
Yeah.
picture, I think Cameron has soft hands. I think that's a nice one you would want to have as a contender. 'Cause he's petting the horse very gently.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good
Right?
contender.
Too Fast for Cam.
Too fast for Cam.
We'll work on it.
That one too.
We're obsessed
You're
with this now.
free to
But our
submit your own
viewers are
names,
weighing in right
Marshall.
now on Facebook Live, and they're coming up with names. So if you guys want to join in, go to the WSYX ABC 6 Facebook page and join the live chat, and you can get more behind the scenes video of this brand new baby.
Are we going to see the first steps here or not?
I don't know if we'll have time.
In the next
Hopefully.
hour or so.
Thank you so much for joining us, because what good timing you have. We literally have been watching a foal born right in front of us.
Right in front of us. Do we still have the live pictures out there from Cameron's live shot?
So
I don't know if we
Yeah,
can get
if
to
you've been
it.
following, the baby is now up. One of the guys there in the barn is holding it up, but they want to get it to walk within the first few minutes or so. So we're going to try to get more live pictures and show you. Wait, look at this.
Found
She is.
Mama, time to eat.
Oh my good. Oh, I can't even handle the
She's up.
cuteness of this. Look at that.
Literally just
Born within the last, I guess now 20 minutes or so, and Cam was there for the whole thing. What an amazing experience.
She's had a little bit of milk already because they actually had some in a cup.
Yeah,
and
mare
they
milk.
were able to actually feed her that way real quick.
something
And now
sweet.
she's ready to actually.
She needs a Good Day Columbus mug.
You know what? She's earned one. We're
Nothing
gonna
makes
send her
mare
one.
milk taste quite as good.
And that good old orange mug. And something we just weren't really expecting this morning was the birth of a baby out there at the farm where Cam is this morning. We went there to talk about the Derby, right, and thoroughbred horses, and instead, the miracle of life. Hey, Cam.
Still getting
Hey,
his
that's right,
legs.
Jessica. So you can see the baby girl is starting to balance on her own, right, Bobby?
Yes.
And that's pretty quick. What's the time frame that usually baby horses?
I like them to be up and nursing on their own in an hour.
Really? And it's only been about 25 minutes,
Yes.
and she's already up on her feet,
Yep, she's a
ready
strong
for it and
baby.
hungry. Oh my
Strong baby.
goodness. This is so cool. I mean, you've probably seen countless horse births.
Yes.
What is it, how hard is it to take care of these horses at this point? What do you have to make sure you do in these first few days?
Well, you have to be sure they get enough colostrum out of the mare's milk.
Okay.
That builds the antibodies so the foal stays healthy.
Oh my goodness.
And you also have to notice if it goes to the bathroom and
Yeah.
everything else.
And it's very important to keep this clean, right?
Yes,
You mentioned that?
Yes, have to keep it clean. And she'll get up and should be by this evening running around and playing in this stall.
Wow, I can't wait. Well, we want to give you guys at home and on Facebook watching just a continuous peek at this. So if you're at home watching on television, hop onto Facebook right now. We are live on our ABC6 Facebook page, and we want name ideas because Bobby said we can pick the name. We've heard everything from Snow Cone to Mystic Fire, Stardust, Little Ice Princess. So this is really fun, guys. We're going to toss it back to you.
Cam.
We could watch this all day long.
Is there anything more beautiful than a mother's love? Her inherent love for her baby, right there.
Those instincts, right? Maternal
I know.
instincts take over right away. And Mama seems to be doing well too.
She's sweet.
This foal is up in, this is less than half an hour, and it's already been on its feet,
Right.
and is almost ready to start nursing.
All right, well, that is the extra special delivery we're talking about this morning. Cam is out there with a baby foal. This baby just born within the last hour.
Look, she's trying to eat.
She is.
Nursing.
That's
Cameron's
right,
rooting
Chauncey.
her
We're
on.
hoping for that connection right now. And coming up after the break, we're going to continue to see the very first moments of this baby horse's life. So stick with us. We'll be back in about 3 minutes.
Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Oh, all morning long, oh my gosh, we have been seeing the miracle of birth. We're now watching a mama attached to her little baby, and it's just beautiful. Look, look at him.
She's up.
She is it a little girl?
It's a girl, yeah.
She's getting
Look at
around.
she's up.
Cameron.
I love her already. And this
can't
was not planned. We had
That's
no
right,
idea,
Sean.
right?
Oh,
No, no idea. So when we got here, it's a very funny story, Bobby. We were outside, of course. We're talking about the Derby this weekend, learning about how you train racehorses. And we were checking out one of the horses galloping. And you said, you know what? We have a horse that's about to have a baby. We should go, I need to go check up on it. So we walk over here. We get in. I see the back of the mom. Fluids coming out. We look in the corner. And there she was.
Yep.
Had just had it moments earlier. And what's amazing is the timeline. When you think human babies versus horse babies, 20, 30 minutes, she's already walking around, balancing.
Looking for her mother.
Looking for her mother. Now, you said I can put my thumb out, right?
Yep.
So if I put my thumb like this, she starts to suck on it.
Yep.
Now, I don't feel any teeth in there.
No, not yet.
How long does it take her to grow teeth?
She'll have them within a week.
Within a week. So again, you think of babies way longer than that. And I'm going to step aside over here because this is amazing. What have you had to do so far? Obviously, you've had to clean the stall. We mentioned that earlier.
Yep.
What's kind of the next couple days? Are you having to watch her?
We'll just watch her and see that she nurses good and
Yep.
be sure she doesn't get sick. Foals are just like kids. They can get sick, diarrhea, and
Right.
everything else. And you just kind of prepare for that. And
Now, I have to ask you because I'm seeing, you're on the phone in the background. I see your kind of brain working. Are you already looking at certain aspects of her, like
this
right off
filly's-
the bat
this
as a
filly's
racehorse?
Pretty correct. She's made correct. Some of them when they're born, their legs go all different directions.
Yeah.
Hers goes the right direction.
Oh my goodness. And that how's
Looks
the
good and strong.
Looks good and strong. And the timeline we spoke earlier that in the first year and a half, a horse usually does about 120 days worth of galloping.
Yes,
so
that's
she'll
what
do
we
that
break.
at about a year and a half.
Yes. Yeah.
Before she gets on to racing.
Yes.
That is
Horses start
so
breathing
neat.
in.
And if you're just joining us, this one has a very famous dad, Icebox, that actually raced in the Kentucky Derby years ago. That was your hubby, wasn't it? That was your husband. She goes, yeah, I like the Icebox. So we're taking name suggestions, guys. Bobby said, since we had this today, we can name the horse as long as it's not taken. Get on our ABC6 Facebook page. I want you guys to chime in too. Do you guys have any good ideas in the studio?
wow.
Well, I voted for Ice Ice Baby. I did.
It's kind of cute, actually.
Because then it takes
That's
part
a
of the
good
dad's name.
It might
and-
be taken. We might have some trademark issues on that one. Might have to talk about that one. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
we got to think about it. It's
Just
really good.
beautiful. Has she started nursing yet, or not quite yet, Cam?
Well, actually, Sean, so what's kind of happening right now is, we'll call her Ice Ice Baby for now. Ice Ice Baby is kind of going at it, wanting to make that connection, but then not kind of holding on. So Bobby said sometimes that takes a couple hours, right?
Okay.
Well, no, hopefully we'll have her nursing good on an hour.
Under an hour. It's very quick. It's very fast-paced here, just like the horses.
I love that the mom is just so receptive to you all helping.
Right.
That to me is amazing.
And not being real defensive.
Right.
Yeah. This is the coolest thing.
I love it, love it, love
She
it.
seems to totally understand that everybody's there to be helpful and friendly.
Yeah, right.
Well, we'll keep checking in throughout the morning.
And speaking of Derby Day, this morning Cameron Fontana, he is live at a horse farm in Orient, but forget about it because he was there when a baby horse was born like an hour ago, right?
A little less than that, yeah.
Cam, how's she doing?
She's doing great. So Bobby, you can see over here, is trying to get her to nurse right now. If not, he's going to grab a cup, and he's even using his hand as a cup right now to get some of that milk so the baby can eat. But you can watch on Facebook right now. That's what's awesome. Even when we're off on air, ABC6, our Facebook page, has a live feed right now with this camera, and we also have a poll. We have a final four on our website, myfox28columbus.com. We have Ice Ice Baby, Ice Cube, Too Fast for Cam, and Snow Cone. So those are the final four. We want you to vote on our myfox28columbus.com page for the name of this horse. The final four, guys.
I love
Let's see
it.
it.
People are on there right now.
That
They
is
are
cool.
on there still voting.
A lot of fun comments.
They've got a lot of great, really cute names they've come up with. So we'll have to see.
How fun. Hey, speaking of the Derby, Cameron today is at a Central Ohio horse farm where, our hearts be still. We are so excited. Thoroughbreds are trained there every day, and they're made there every day.
Look at this.
Look at this baby. Was just born literally a little over an hour ago.
Is she nursing? I think she's
found
found the right spot.
Trying.
Hey, if you want to help name the
baby has
horse,
started to
just go
nurse.
to gooddaycolumbus.com, and you can still vote there.
What are the names?
We're looking at Ice Ice Baby is one of the names. Ice Cube, Too Fast for Cam, and Snow Cone. Right now, Snow Cone is in the lead.
Snow Cone's cute. I like Too Fast for Cam a little bit. It sounds like a
kinda
Derby
like that.
winner.
I
That is
know,
actually
doesn't it?
really good.
That sounds like a Derby winner. Oh, so fun. We'll keep checking in. And yes, she's nursing a little bit. It is Kentucky Derby week, and Cameron is at a stable that is no stranger to raising and training fast thoroughbreds.
They've got a brand new one.
Yeah, they
out there,
do.
right? Quite literally. I mean, so this is a horse that is now a little less than an hour and a half old. So
exciting.
There she is. So
she's
Cam, how's she
sleepy.
doing?
She's doing great. So she has been nursing. Even a couple minutes ago, she put her head in the bucket, started getting some of the food and some of the water. And now I think she's just going to take a little bit of a snooze, a little bit of a break. What's neat is, this is a baby horse over here, but you got another one on the way today, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
Bobby,
yes.
who's this?
Her name is 36, I believe.
36, and she's expecting it. You said this evening. That's what you're thinking.
I'd say within 12 hours.
Was she about the same size as this mama over here?
Yes.
Wow, and I can't believe there's a horse on the inside of
Yeah.
that. And then we move down this way, and we have some more babies to see. We got one over here. What can you tell us about this one, Bobby?
This baby's about 3 days old. It's by Western Pride.
Western Pride. So
Sissy,
cute.
get up.
She's like, you know what? I don't want a camera in my face right now. I'm still sleeping. She's a sleep inner. Now this one,
This one here is by a horse called Birdstone, the baby is, and he produced a Kentucky Derby winner.
really?
Yeah,
So it's from the same bloodline.
Yeah, Mind That Bird.
Oh my
was the
goodness.
Derby winner.
And what's amazing is the color. So was the dad closer to that color, the lighter?
No, it was bay like him.
Wow. That is amazing. So when you're trying to take care of these babies, I mean, these ones you're about to take out, and we're going to see it in our next segment at about 9:50. What are they doing today? What are you
They're
working
just
on?
going to go out and get some exercise today.
How much exercise do they need?
Well, they'll stay out until about 4 o'clock.
Wow. Okay, so a couple hours.
Yeah, and then they'll come back in and eat their dinner.
And do they just kind of run around and do whatever?
Yeah, they run and play. And the babies are getting to an age now they're starting to play with each other.
Oh my gosh.
And not just paying attention to their mother.
Yeah. And you mentioned something. At what point do you have to separate the baby from the mom?
We wean them somewhere between 4 and 6 months.
How hard is that process?
Well, they holler and scream for a couple of days, but other than that, that's it.
Oh man, it's that disconnection. But then they're off on their own.
Right.
And if you turn around, you can see we got a baby right here.
This one here is by a horse called Fast Anna. He is the only boy out of all these babies this year.
No way.
Yeah.
He's a pretty lucky dude.
Yeah.
And you did say coming up later today, you have to make some more babies, right? Not you,
Right.
but some of the horses
is going to
do.
breed another mare here in about an hour.
Wow, that is amazing. So at about 9:50, we are going to go out, let some of the babies roam free, but we're going to set the camera back on the tripod to give you a look at the brand new horse that was born, because I know all of you are watching on Facebook, and you'll want to take our poll. We took some of the top names already on our GoodDayColumbus.com website, and you can vote for the name for them to pick. Now, if it has to make sure that they haven't used it, right?
Correct.
Okay, but I think all of those are clear.
Yep, I think so.
Bobby looked on the phone, he looked on the internet, so we are clear to use one of those. We're going to walk away with a name for this horse. You
Hope so.
excited?
Yes.
This is
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Thank you, Bobby.
Yep.
Well, let's throw it back to you guys, and we're going to get it. We got our tripod here. We're going to give our live stream a new shot. What's she doing? She's sleeping? Yeah, she's right here.
Okay.
I'll move this out of your way.
Bobby's the best. And Cam, you're about to get an education here in about an hour, from what I understand.
Yeah, you're about to see how all that gets done.
No, but with any luck at all, Too Fast for Cam will end up winning the name that
of
you
the baby
chose.
foal. That's the one I picked.
That's right. So we're
shall
going to
see.
check back in with Cam here in a minute and look at what you have voted to name this precious foal just born this morning while we were live on the air. So exciting. You have a couple more minutes to vote, so make sure you do so. It's very fun. We'll be right back. Oh, it's been so fun. And this is a big week, Kentucky Derby week. And this morning, Cameron is at a stable that is no stranger to raising and training really fast thoroughbreds.
Okay, and we've got a brand new one, less
Yes.
than 2 hours old. Oh, who is that?
Another
Cam?
little baby out there.
It's so neat.
We have tons of babies out here, guys. This has been really cool because we've been connecting with Facebook. You guys have given us the top 4 names that you can vote on. We'll give you the details later. But I asked you guys, you know what, should we go outside and see more babies run around? And it was a resounding yes. So Bobby, what are we seeing out here?
The mares and babies, they range from 3 days old to 6 weeks old.
Oh my goodness, and they're running with their mothers.
Yes.
So this is very vital to their, obviously, growth. They need
Right.
that exercise.
Yes, they do.
How much exercise on a daily basis do you try to get with them?
We try to get them out 8-10 hours a day.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And you can see some of them bucking, and even the way they're running, is that a good sign?
Yes.
Yeah? What are you looking for right now?
Well, you kind of look like they're independent.
You don't want them to, I mean, look at them laying down. That's
That,
hilarious.
She's rolling.
Oh.
That's the mother rolling.
Oh, you said so you want them to be independent.
Yeah, and then also you kind of like to see how they move. I mean, it's hard to tell at this stage.
Right.
They got a lot of floating action, I call it.
That is so. So, I mean, when the Derby comes this weekend, you're seeing these horses that are the best in the world. They all started at this point.
Yes.
And literally, we saw one start at the very inception of its life. And so what's the next step? Remind our viewers, if they're just joining us, what's the time frame for them to train to race, like the first couple months then after?
Yeah, we'll start them their yearling year. We'll go ahead and break them like in the fall of their yearling year.
Okay.
And then they'll start serious training like in December of their yearling year.
And yearling, I learned this morning, which a lot of people I know, yearling means if they're 1 year old.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct.
So then after that, what's next?
And then they'll go, they'll probably train at a farm for 90 days and then start going to the racetrack, and they'll have 120 days of slow galloping at least before they ever start to pick up any speed.
That is so cool. Well, Bobby, you know what? This has literally been a magical morning. This has been so cool. Thank you so much for letting us come out here.
Thank you for coming.
We're going to continue the live feed of the brand new baby horse, and information about voting is going to be on our ABC6 Facebook page. So get your phone out, get your computers out, head to Facebook. We're going to continue the live feed there. More coming up on Good Day Columbus after the break. Have an awesome day.